Welcome to Runway to Reality, making getting dressed fun again. Every week, I give you 5 fresh outfit ideas to help you play with your personal style, shop your closet, and feel fabulously confident. This week, we are playing with color. We're playing with accessories. We're even playing with my favorite stylist tool, a pair of scissors, and maybe even something you forgot you owned. Because getting dressed should never feel boring. It should be exciting. So let's get dressed. Monday, we are adding a pop of color to brown. Brown is such a beautiful neutral, and it's the color of the year, but it doesn't have to feel serious. Add pink, turquoise, green, red, whatever color makes you happy. Look at your brown pieces and ask, what would make this more fun? And this right here was the inspiration for this prompt today. This pink is so gorgeous with brown, and I'm not normally a huge fan of pink, but I love how this just really makes it still feel summery and lightweight and actually tones down the brown some. So here's another look. Both of these are from the Runway. Now this is Runway to Reality, so I love to teach you how you can really use things in your own closet and mimic what is happening on the actual runways. If you're obsessed with yellow, like I am, here is a gorgeous long dress paired with some brown boots. You could do brown shoes too. Or you can keep it totally simple like this and just wear a brown dress and add a yellow accessory to add that pop of color. You really could do any color bag that you want. So have fun looking at your accessories and thinking, what have I not used for a while? Or maybe you love to wear blue. Blue and brown is having such a moment. Now this is super easy if you wear a lot of denim. Very easy to add something brown. I love this look because when you look at how she has this layered, even though the top has a lot of volume and the skirt too, it really works because there are small points of interest to look at. And I talk about this all the time. We have a V-neck on the top. It is actually a halter, which actually cuts in here and draws the eye to these areas that are the smallest point. It also has a tie that is hanging, which is skinnier than the rest of the top. It trains your eye on where to go. The skirt actually has some different levels to it, which again draws your eye. And even the shoes, there's not a lot to it other than the chunky heel, but where does your eye go? It looks at everything from top to bottom and you notice the small things. So this is absolutely perfect way to balance out an outfit. Or maybe you want to do the opposite and you want to add some volume. This is actually a huge trend too, but instead of wearing jeans and a oversized button up or an oversized shirt, we're going to do the opposite, right? We have the brown on the bottom and putting the light blue on top. Notice how intentional everything is that she has going on here. So even though the 2 pieces are oversized, we have the front tuck going, we have the buttons done, we have actually the sleeves undone. So your eye is actually going to more places than just all this fabric and all this material. So it's really important when you look in the mirror, if you're like, this just feels off, there might be one small little tweak that you need to do. Again, showing off just the front of these pants makes it look so much more flattering on her. And even the bag creates a long line, again, for your eyes to look at. How many times have I said that in this beautiful Monday? Tuesday, you're gonna take one of your summer dresses and just simply add a necklace to it. It sounds simple, but that one extra piece can completely change the look of the outfit. So try something bold, something layered, something colorful, or even unexpected. Do not just put the dress on, play with it. Here's our inspiration. Here's a very simple dress that is elevated just slightly, just simply by putting a necklace on with it. You want to even take it up a notch. Look at how cute this scarf is as a belt. This is the perfect way to change up a look without trying very hard. This next look is probably my favorite. I love this whole patchwork. I love texture, and we have all those points that I talked about earlier. So this one has a lot going on, which is really fun. But if you took that necklace away, you realize it really is just such a focal point. And check out this basic tee maxi. So simple, so easy to throw on, but look at how it's elevated. Not only is there a necklace, there's also a scarf, which again, theme of the day, draws the eye. Wednesday, you're gonna find something you haven't worn yet this summer. It's that easy. Before you decide you don't like it, style it one new way. Change the shoes, add a belt, roll the sleeves, pair it with something unexpected, Give it one fabulous chance before summer is over. Make sure you tune in this Wardrobe Wednesday, as I'm gonna show you exactly how to get your closet ready for the transitional season. Now, we are still in summer. However, fall is knocking on our door, and it is a time that women do start thinking about what it is that they want to do in their closet, what they wanna replace. And what happens sometimes is we're wearing the same 5 dresses over and over. We forget that we have some things, and then it's too late to wear them. So tune in, because you're gonna love this one, and make sure you're on the email list at the website so that you always get notified on blogs. And Thursday, we're gonna wear a matching shorts set. Now, a matching set does all the work for you. It's instantly polished, intentional, and pulled together. So here are some options that you can try. And if you don't have these pieces, or you don't have a set, you really can create it kind of like I did here by taking 2 pieces, putting them together. They look like they go together. They have a similar feeling and vibe. If I had the shorts on that go with this, perfect, but I'm gonna make it work. So don't overthink these things. These prompts should never make you stressed. Now here's your inspiration for this week. Breast color is so exciting to me because I love really the earthy tones, and this is such a great one where these 2 pieces, it almost looks like a skirt instead of shorts, but it works great, and each of these pieces apart would be so amazing, and you could roll this right into your fall wardrobe. Or maybe you like navy. This is a very sweet 2-piece look with the fun little ruffle. Again, both pieces can be used other ways. Now this one is interesting to me because there is a lot of fabric with it. Now I love the off the shoulder because you get that asymmetrical line, which draws the eye, our theme for the week. Maybe that's what I should have called this week. But this off the shoulder, kind of fun, even though it's oversized, which is totally on trend right now. She has some tucking going on. She has her legs showing, obviously, because they are shorts, but this sandal that she has on is very delicate. There are lines to it. Instead of it being a chunkier shoe, that's really how you balance out the look. And this one does the same thing. I absolutely love this look because it is so much fabric. However, it looks totally perfect the way that she has it styled, because you do show a lot of skin still, but the shoes are really what make it. Now, this pair of shoes actually has more going on with it, with the wrapping around the ankle. But you can see that thong kind of shape really draws your eye there, and then it balances out the rest of the outfit. Now, here is a little tip for you. If you are wearing something like this, you do need to be careful on where you're gonna be. So I always tell people, if you're gonna be in photos or you're anything where you're only gonna be seen from here to here, you do need to think about what you have on. This is a great outfit that you almost need to see head to toe so that you do see what that shoe is doing. Because if we just saw her from here to here, it'd be like, oh, that's a lot of fabric. So you do have to be strategic, and you do have to think about what you're wearing this outfit to. Friday, we are cutting a shirt, but honestly, you can cut anything. A t-shirt, a button down, a pair of jeans, something in your closet that may be one little snip away from becoming something that you actually want to wear. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this in next Wednesday's Wardrobe Wednesday teaching video. So before you get too scissor happy, check out some of this inspiration. Possibilities are really endless when it comes to this. Now, I love this. Here's a couple of examples where all we did was cut a slit across the front, took out some of that shoulder, so it opened up the top, and now it gave it much more of a lighter feel and a very stylish and strategic. How about some fringe? Super easy to do this. Cut the sides, cut some fringe, and pull on it to make it look that much more stylish and intentional. How about creating a halter like this? It's actually super, super simple. You can see here. All you do is kind of map it out on your shirt before you start cutting. You could even draw it in if you wanted to make it easier, but this is so, so fun. The only thing that I can see that they did here was left a little bit of material here so they could tie a bow, but you don't even need to do that. And finally, we have my favorite, off the shoulder. I do this on every single top, and I'll tell you what, I do this for most of my customers when I'm in their closet too, and I'll do it for you too. If you need the help, I am not afraid to use my favorite stylist tool, the scissors, at any time. I have literally stood on the runway as I'm emceeing an event and cut off the top and put something back on a model just to show you how easy, how fabulous, and how fun it is. So when you watch next Wednesday, you're gonna be so excited to see all the tricks, all the tips that I have so that you can create some magic with some pieces that you have in your wardrobe. And this is exactly what we do inside the Confident Style Method. I help you stop staring at your closet, wondering what to wear, and start seeing all the possibilities already hanging in there. This August, I'm opening the first founding cohort of my new 12-week Confident Style Method experience. We are going to play with personal style, create more outfits from what you already own, and help you feel fabulously confident every single time you get dressed. Just comment style and I'll send you all the details. Now, let's get dressed.